All right, hello, hello, hello. This is your dreaded crypto channel. It is July 9th, 2022. Had to double check there. Just doing a quick little technical analysis on Saturday here. I was just looking at the price action, and it really actually does not look that bad. The daily stochastic is a little bit oversold, but it could stay up in this level for a bit, and it looks like it's kind of we might get some retracement over the weekend, but it's nothing to be really worried about. What I do like is that the 4-hour RSI is all the way down, and it kind of looks like we want to break out of this bull flag, and the measured target would be, somewhere in this range, 25 to 26,000. Now, and what would be cool is that we do have this sort of a falling wedge. It's a rough one. It's not perfect, but if you come out, if we break out of this resistance, this upper line of resistance on the wedge, and say we break out to 25, 26, and then maybe we retest it and bounce even further up, and we go up to the 30K level. I mean, I think that's more than possible for July. I think July is going to be, even if we go lower eventually, I think July is going to be a bounce area. We're going to have a bear market rally, as they call it. So I think it just looks really good. They're really primed for bullish price action, and the market really needs it. And just checking on the Celsius and Voyager cases. Celsius is still quiet, and they're paying off their loans, so I don't know what they're going to do. But if they survive this, not only would I be jumping for joy, but it'd just be a really good sign for the markets that maybe the worst is over. Voyager's the sketchier one. I didn't have as much money on that, but I feel like these companies are going to get bought out. I think Voyager had over 1 million customers. Celsius had 1 million. I think the main bigger depositor was like 100,000 depositors, and then I think Voyager had like 1 million. That's a lot of people to be out. I mean, if you liquidate all these people's money, there's going to be riots in the streets. So I feel like someone, a big bank's going to come in, or FTX is going to buy this stuff out, or already has. It's just really interesting to see what's happening, but it's also terrifying because we're all sitting here and not able to do anything. What is also interesting on the other side of that is because these platforms are shut down, no one can sell. So that's getting rid of the selling pressure. But then we have Mt. Gox, and they're releasing their crypto that they've held on for 8 years for these customers. So that might create some selling pressure, but I'm not exactly sure when they release. I don't think it's going to be all at once. So even if I think that's just kind of a bunch of FUD, I've been hearing about that for years. Kind of like Tether going under, I've been hearing about that for years, but now we have other competitors, USDC and stuff like that. So I'm not as much worried about that, but I am liking this price action. I mean, this is a clear bull flag. Volume is looking pretty good. I think we're going up, at least temporarily. So, yeah, I just want to touch on that. We're still in extreme fear, but we're at 24. Let's see what's going on with the crypto bubbles. Yeah, I had a bunch of Kava on Voyager. I hope that's still there. Who knows? KuCoin shares. I guess KuCoin's making it through this so far. I sold my shares for Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I might get back in just once we get through this really tough time. Uniswap, I had some on Voyager as well as Celsius, so hopefully these companies come back, because that would suck if not. Um, Yeah, but the stock markets kind of were flat on Friday. Nothing too crazy. Job numbers came out somewhat positive, which isn't really good because that means the Fed's going to keep on tightening and raising rates. But yeah, maybe the market doesn't care anymore, and that's a big thing. So what will often mark bottoms and tops is when there's bad news and there's nothing happening to the price. We've just had a bunch of bad news over the last month, and the price is not going down further. So that means things are maxed out, max fear. It's already hit a bottom, in my opinion. So, and that happens at the top too, like what happened in the end of last year. Um, Bitcoin, they released that. I believe an ETF was, yeah, it was an ETF came out, and the price didn't go up any further. I mean, it went up to like 69,000, and then that was it. Like that kind of marked the top. So I'm thinking all this bad news and stuff down here is marking the bottom. And this has been a really brutal sell-off. I mean, all the indicators still just really oversold, and there's other people coming out looking at other indicators, like the Pi cycle uh, top indicator also has a Pi cycle bottom indicator, and that was hit. And just check out this volume. That's a lot of volume, you know. And in comparison to like the 2018 market bottom, there's a lot more volume. There's a lot more volume. If it matters much. Yeah, I mean, this just to me, this just feels so like a bottom. And people are trying to say, oh, it's going to crash down even further, like Amazon stock or something. I mean, they can say that, but like crypto, Bitcoin is not a stock, so it can't follow that same fundamental pattern. This volume is interesting. I think that's marked to the bottom. I think that's it. So that's my my 2 cents on that. Let's hope that these exchanges get bought out or they get their acts together and come back online, because there's a lot of anxious people out there that are having a hard time. And so we'll see what happens. Anyways, don't worry about this weekend. Um, Preferably we go sideways, but this fat flag, this bull flag, is kind of like it's at the kind of the edge here. So there's a good chance that we pump on up, and then we'll create. Unfortunately, that would create a CME gap. And CME gaps get created when there's trading on the weekends, and the markets weren't able to witness that price action. So a lot of times when there's that gap over the weekend, the big traders, whales, they bring the price down or up to hit that gap. So say if we do go up to this 25, 26K level over the weekend, and maybe we stay up there for a week or two, like there's a good chance we'll fall over and kind of cover that gap. What I'm thinking, we're going to come down here and then bounce off again with more momentum and maybe take out this 30K level. We take out that level, that'd be super bullish, but we are in a bear market, so there's a good chance that we just hit it and fall back over. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep everyone up to date. I might actually do a little Bitcoin mining video today. We'll see. Depends on how much. Man, my phone is just so full of my music stuff, music video stuff, that I need to do it on my phone. But hopefully, I could show that to everybody. I think that's it's a good time to get into mining. Miners are a lot cheaper right now. You're not going to be making the profits that you were making 2 months ago. Like I was making $30 a day, almost. Now it's like $10 a day. So just got to kind of go with the ebbs and flows. But it's a good time to start. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, peace.